Greetings, everyone. This is the Gardening Snail of Livingston, California, just trying to keep the community informed and local government as honest as possible under the conditions. I was just getting ready to sit down and go over a city attorney's invoice when I opened up my mail and noticed this. The City of Livingston water supply contains levels of 1,2,3 trichloropropane above the drinking water standard. So what else is new? Let's see some of what we've got here. We routinely monitor for the presence of drinking water contaminants on a quarterly basis. Okay, let's see what's next. A water sample result from October 22 indicates that the city water supply contains 1,2,3 TCP and concentrations ranging 0.016 UG per L to 0.33 UG per L. These concentrations are above the maximum contaminant level for 1,2,3 TCP of 0.005 UG per L micrograms per liter. I don't know about you, but with all the decimals and all the decimal places and all the UG per L, it just looks like one big honkin' ugly number my brain has a hard time wrapping itself around. So let's see if we can simplify this a little so we can see how serious of a problem we have. If we take the 0.005 and move the decimal place over 3 times, we get a number of 5 parts per trillion. Do the same thing to the 0.016, we get a number of 16 parts per trillion. And it's easy to see that 16 is at least 3 times bigger than 5. And if we do the same thing to the 0.33, we end up with the number of 330 parts per trillion, which is at least 66 times bigger than the maximum contaminant level set by the state. So it's quite obvious we have a problem. So what does this flyer say Livingston is doing or going to do about it? Let's read. The city is working diligently towards the construction of treatment systems that will remove 1,2,3 TCP from the water supply. We anticipate resolving the 1,2,3 TCP violation by the end of the year 2023. I'm sorry, but I have reason to think that the city is going to have a hard time hitting that deadline. I think it's about time that we have a presentation from the engineering department showing the estimated timeline of when the necessary TCP treatment facilities will be up and finally running. Disclaimer: the views and opinions contained in this video are my own as a long-term resident of Livingston and do not reflect the views and opinions of the City Council or the City of Livingston itself, and does not hold itself out to be any kind of legal advice.